Hello and welcome back. I had to start a new episode because we were getting close to that 1 hour runtime that I'm aiming for. I had a look at a variety of rebuilds and new builds, and I couldn't really find anything that I wanted to rebuild now more than I wanted to build new advanced destroyers and new battleships. So actually, for now, we will hold off. I was also almost able to build the light cruiser of the future, a 27 knot that can keep up with battle cruisers. That was also heavily armed and protected and well rounded in every way. The only thing that I really want to do is take these them for a rebuild. How much would it cost to convert their machinery? 300? I was going to make them into minesweepers. Oh, it's really not worth it. Okay. Open design for rebuild. So, um, they are just 500 tons, so they are under the limit. 500 is the cutoff point. Anything below 600, so 500 and down, are scrapped after any war. So to prevent this from being converted into a, uh, what should I say, Corvette, that was what I was trying to say. We need to make it keep one torpedo. Then it can remain a destroyer. Let's toss these ones out and go down to a single 3-inch +1 gun. That leaves us 5 minus, but it's only costing almost nothing. If it's overweight, yeah, that's fine. So, do you want to rebuild 40 ships? Yes, because now I will have 40 relatively cheap minesweepers, and mines are only going to get worse. I have built these 4 dedicated minesweepers, and there's a reason they are 600 tons, but by converting 40 destroyers into minesweepers, you can completely bypass that problem. These are just I could replace machinery, they would still be short, and I would be very hard pressed to, yeah, if I go to a 2-inch gun, yes, oil. I guess I could do this. The rebuild cost is not huge. 290. Could I even do something like that for these guys? 35. This is not legal. Seriously overweight. Actually is possible. I make them speed 26 or speed 27. Hmm. How many minesweepers can a man need? Answer to that is there is no limit. You can always use more. Okay, those are rebuilding. It's fine. Eastern Illusions. I think that's the US. They have a Beauvais. Yeah, because we come to the triple turret age, and the French, I think, get triple turrets. So now this is starting to look like something. Their hull, Jamaica has a rebellion. We need bigger docks. Look at the Kaiser. These wing turrets are of course out, so let's try a new design. See if we can get the like this. Yeah, that was but oh, it's doable. No casemates, thank you. We have oil, so 15-inch belt. No, no ammunition. I think 110 is relatively standard for me. Yeah, so you can see it's doable. Let me play around with it for a little moment. Okay, I think I have a decent intermediate build here. I have the 6 inches and the 3 inches as usual with my normal loadout of ammo. I have gone up to 14 inches. This will make those 12-inch ships not obsolete, but it really quickly pushed them into secondary roles. 23 knots is relatively future-proof for slow battleships. Reliable oil, decently armored, not super well armored maybe. But this is more about having the range and the firepower. If I can hit anything, that's anyone's guess, but we can upgrade this fire control later. I am relatively pleased with it. And torpedoes, of course, TPS 1. Maybe should have armored the turrets. Have you more? Maybe I can do this and have 14. 14 would help well within the range where we should be fighting. Yeah, I think that's better. There is one drawback here. Those middle of the ship main guns, they have a narrow arc of fire, and they reduce the rate of fire of the secondary guns unless they're in casemates, but I hate casemates, so that's not happening. And the name of the class is a joke. Either you get it or you don't. Called the Reichland, and it does not have anything to do with the Third Reich. It's something completely different. So let's torpedoes, yeah. Save. Narrow belt, yes or no? Push forward. Spy from Italy. Budget, yeah, we like budget. And now, immediately after designing this centerline ship, we get a B turret. So we will definitely not be going forward with that centerline. What's annoying now is that they cannot open this design and start a new design. You must wait until it is finished. Or I could start from scratch. I could, of course, do this. Now it has probably not going to give me something with for centerline and superimposed. No. Yes, finally. Okay, so we could do this template instead. Uh, Guns, no casemates. 3-inch, 24, 160, 200, 110, 3. I don't think this is even legal because ramp. This is legal. We would have to get rid of some of those boats and place the turrets, and we would have to some of this. Turbine normal. Secondary guns, what the? This is very interesting. I think I will have a look at the layout and then we can put this into design immediately. Okay, so I don't hate this design. It's the same speed and mostly the same armor. No, only real difference is that we have proper superimposed turrets for an aft. I want to maybe we do this. This was a little too big for my taste. So this is Altdorf, the old village. So a joke. Okay, a little bit of money out the window here, but gotta keep up with the technological development. No, it's not that low. Come on, Reichstag. It is without a doubt Russia that we will be fighting. Unexpected anti-submarine warfare. A anti-submarine mines. We can ship some arms to the rebels. Nah, I don't like rebels. They are revolutionaries, and the Kaiser does not like revolutionaries. They want to have a look at a design again. Of course. Mothball those. Cyprus, more rebellions. An inch, but we will soon be building 14-inch. Reichland is ready for construction, but this is sadly already outdated. Let's mothball those and reserve these guys immediately. So order another batch of 700 tonners. Yeah, I forgot to upgrade them to oil firing. ET6790. We want to cooperate with Austria-Hungary. Quality control 2, better armor, and weight savings. And weight savings on hull. And a tech setback. 5 centerline turrets. Don't typically build them with more than 4. Cyprus, Jamaica. No, not 2412. More industrial production, better high explosives. Let's see how much we save. Yeah, it's actually this is more comfortable because then we have some air tonnage. We could also get a little more ammo. Sounds reasonable. Hungary wants to extend the treaty. Yes. Tensions with the US can stay at 0. We build the Altdorf. Then we will build Null. You get extra points if you get the reference. Sir, let's just keep going. Wow. Yeah, You can guess who's gonna be blamed. Russia. More accuracy is always good. No more rebels. Tensions. Nothing. Have a look at this. Oh, so I'm the big bad. Ooh, I've never seen this before. Tension is -1. I need a screenshot of this. Is this also new? Huh, nice. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. Yeah, still not really going to be spending money on refitting anything. I need to get my dreadnought fleet going. This is a mistake I feel I've done multiple times in the past. I get so focused on fixing up my new ship once there is peace that I forget about building new stuff. Yes, I will definitely reorganize my destroyers. The Japanese can buy some torpedo tech, more weight savings. Now it's starting to actually matter. Submarines, Q ships, I never do those. Russia, that was well timed. Maximum publicity. And the final rebels have been crushed. Yes, maybe we'll have a war soon. Have a look at their fleet. It's much smaller than ours. Their tech is weaker. They have mostly old, obsolete battleships. I'm betting these 15 could hold their own against their 30. And in terms of, they are building quite a few battle cruisers. Mothball all of these. Ah, boo. What? No, that's not true. Why didn't this trigger before? Hmm. Secondary turrets on battleship, that's nice. Kind of waiting for that one. Scouting force. Japanese gun manufacturers are advertising 14-inch guns. I guess soon everyone will have them. Yeah, I know that a single hit now will take out two guns and that they are not well armored, but I really don't like the look of those single turrets going into the modern age. Uh, I'll keep the turrets well armored. It feels too weakly armored. Let's see what we can do with what we have. No, 2-inch deck, no more. I mean, it's splinter proof, so that's something. Yeah, I guess. Oh, this. Yeah, it will improve. Physical fitness. Why? Just a bunch of 6-inch guns? Horrible protection? Even better torpedoes? Okay, so machinery still ahead. Fire control still ahead despite being low. Damage control still lagging behind. Turrets, okay. Ship design starting to reach an acceptable limit. Destroyers seem to have gotten stuck. Torpedoes, we have gotten a lot better torpedoes. This is fine. Let's look at dock sizes. UK is 34. So we need to keep building. Better 10-inch guns. Do I have any ships with 10-inch guns? No. French battleship, 12-inch. It's good looking, except the casemates. Decent speed, decent protection. It's not a bad design. I think it's better than my first lame attempt at that 19 knot. But not, I'm not sure what I was thinking. Destroyers, a spy from France. Yeah. Maximum publicity is very bad. Weight savings. Camperbad is ready for construction. Oh my God, we are building so many ships that it's not the maximum tonnage, but can't fit one right now, so I will have to basically wait. But it's a good looking ship, but 11-inch guns and only 6 of them. No. Good speed though. Okay, so I suppose we could outfit some heavy cruisers eventually with 10-inch guns. That might not be so horrible. Tensions went down. Yeah, another one. I think that was the same class. And more 5 ships. Extended double bottom. Great stuff. So, gonna save there. Copy to 5 and take a break. See you in a second. First battle cruisers are ready in just a few moments, and then we can get some new ships going. 12-inch. Still doing casemates. Another one of those. Tension. Let's design a destroyer. 900-ton destroyer. Increase. We need this could fit double torpedoes and go speed 32 knots. Yeah, we'll do something like that once we get double torpedo mounts that are sort of ignoring us at the moment. I'm not sure why it's taking so long, but sometimes it just does. Yeah, I'm not sure what's about. It will arrive eventually. Now we should have space to build camperbad. Can also build Übersteiger. It's a camperboat class. I will need to look at the destroyers now. I'll be back in a second. Yeah, I had a look at my destroyers. Also changed my weather here. Cleaned out all the small destroyers that are only going to be used for minesweeping and sub-hunting. And I set up what I believe is a, well, not future-proof, but I have made enough squadrons that can cover most of my fleet. And I also reorganized it into several echelons. First, second, third echelon, really. With attending support ships. So, not a whole lot going on. We are not designing anything at the moment. We are mostly just building stuff now. We are in the negative still, but that is about to change. March Schwarzwald is ready. The French are interested in buying technology from us. No. Improved diving gear. Despite not trying to have any submarines, I'm doing surprisingly well. So, to Battlecruiser Division age. I have plenty of above average captains, so I don't know why they insist on assigning unknown captains when you have it on auto. I assigned some above average commander to some vacant slots here. Ah, now I remember why I'm not using these headphones normally, because it's actually a bit tedious. Okay, so I need a second battlecruiser division now. Battlecruiser division. It will be age. Move up. Rename. This will be M. Yeah, I already messed up these assignments. So we could start more cruisers. I'm pretty happy with this. I would have loved to have EPS 2, but no. Yeah, I was missing 12, 8 plus 6, 14. How much is that? 5,000? Yeah. Derflinger. It's an upheaval in Libya. It's next to Tunisia. Could maybe cause some trouble for Italy. Italy is on good relations with anyone. We should push for an international force to thwart their expansionist plans. Sure. Yeah, they are upset, but no, stop it, Russia. Stop it. More improvements in industry. Regional war in the Balkans. Tension. More budget and tension. These Balkan events could really spike tensions quite a bit. No, not so much today. I'm willing to take on France again if they insist. No, 12-inch guns. Who's building? Altdorf is building. We really should have more of those. $329 tons. Wait a few moments with that. Wow, the Kaisers. Look, if we built it now, it would be a lot more powerful. One of our minor allies. Our ally unconditionally. Call a peace conference. No. Oh, no, no. EPS 2, yes, very good. And double torpedoes. And 15-inch guns. Of course, at -1 quality 15-inch gun is not worth it compared to a 14-0. So definitely won't be doing that. And you can always upgrade from -1 to 0, but that's actually quite expensive. So not doing. Save. Give me 2 seconds. I can't use this headset anymore. Like I said, I should get a better microphone if I intend to keep doing this. But let's press on. I think it's something to do with the game not having any music at all, so it gets very silent. It's kind of oppressive, almost. Okay. So now we will definitely look at. No, we will wait 1 month until the dock is ready. Derflinger is finished working up. 6 12-inch guns. No, that's not okay. And it's not very fast. And the Austrians have invented secondary turrets on BBs. We have 2, so let's check. Great Britain is 35, the US is 32. I don't see any reason not to build one more. So we are at 38. I think it jumped up 3,000. So TPS 2, that is the most important thing. Camperbad. Ah, that's not what I was looking for. I was actually looking for our battleship. Okay, yeah. This will be 38500 tons. It will have the full complement of wind mounts. I will move some of these around. It will have TPS 2, and I think now that with TPS 2 we cannot have more than TPS 1. Yeah, that's a limit that I was kind of triggered by it because I felt I couldn't build a standard type battleships with 12, 14-inch guns, but I suppose designer is indicating that these guys only had TPS 1, and I suppose actually that could be kind of the case. So I can have it in the superimposed ones, but then we go overweight. That is of course not ideal, but having 10 guns on the broadside, that would be, but I don't need that many. I could go to 16, same as the other one. You take it down to like this. Port wing. Port forward wing. Yeah. Wing needs to come back here. If you're not familiar with this, you can hold down control to bring up this coarse airs, or what I should call it. And I'm still keeping the 3-inch. And I'm still keeping my torpedoes. It could go down to 2 because I don't expect them to fire a lot of torpedoes. I just want them to see torpedo ranges. But I could also just strip out those torpedoes later. So this one will be, wow, call me then. I'm and normal, narrow, everything is exactly the way I want it. Yes. And we have the Camperbad here, the Übersreich. We will open the design. This one already has twin guns. We need TPS 2, which we can get without changing the class. But we could build it bigger and increase. No, we cannot fit that many guns at that speed. So let's not open design. So it will for now have this number, we will just increase that. And I will adjust the positions here to more closely resemble that of the other battleship. So that's fine, I think. It's called Kemperbad Überschrei. Yeah. This one can be Bögenhafen. I think I would become emotionally attached to these 3-inch guns. Normally I would make them 4-inch or even 5-inch, so I could later downgrade them to 3 autoloader or 4 or something, but yeah. A bit of character. I'm building everything with narrow belt until we hit all or nothing. Then I will consider switching to all or nothing, or I will keep building them like this. I'm not sure. We'll see. So you see a team here, 21 knots and 27 knots for now. Of course, in some years this will change again. This now can probably come down to medium, but there is also a lot of other good stuff on that tree. Let's just keep it as it is. I'm pretty happy with that. And just a quick save. And the next step. Okay, Japan doesn't want to be an ally. It's fine. We don't need Japan. We can go on alone. Tension with France goes down. They still remember our last war. Spain. Oh, I have never seen this. Tension with Spain is reduced as they do not want to raise tensions with a strong nation. Okay, that explains why later in the game, well, from now probably, but Spain always ends up with like being friendly with everyone, perhaps except America or the US. They have a historical bad relationship. No, it's pretty fond of everyone except, yeah, a handful of nations. So I asked on the forum, apparently this minus tension, it's perfectly normal. Other people have talked about this as well. So now we are in the plus. I feel we need to build these ships, and then we need to build 2 more battleships and 2 more battle cruisers with 14-inch guns. Then we can start considering building modern light cruisers, and then we might start modernizing some things. But I mean, these could be brought up to 21 knots, but if I bulge them, they will be down to 19 again, which is significantly slower than my 23 knot ships. These can be brought up to 23 and could be bulged down to 21. I'm upset with the bulging because torpedo protection, right? These light cruisers can go up to 24, 25. But if I bulge them, they are no longer viable as light cruisers. Then they end up in that weird spot where I put those helas. It's just not quick enough. The AI is too fond of running away. Anyway, but let's design a destroyer, because now we have both 900-ton destroyers and a double mount. So now it can have 6 torpedoes, and now we are starting to get to a point where it also gives us oil automatically. And a 4-inch, 4.5, that's fine. That's not fine. Normal is no. There's a huge difference there. 5-inch, it's not big enough for 5-inch. We could try giving it not double, but single mount. Yeah, not situated exactly there. That's too heavy. I mean, it could help a little bit against other destroyers. No, 2-inch guns. That gets childish. The DT 943. So this is approaching peak torpedo destroyer, and I think the 1100 will be even more capable because it can have triple mounts and it could even go 5-inch. But then the temptation is to spend too much on torpedoes and not enough on the rest of the ship. But I think having the ability to launch 6 torpedoes, that's somewhat better than launching 2 torpedoes. So this is good. Speed 31, it's not amazing, but it's not bad. Now my Kaisers are getting ready. Kaiser suggests that the South Pacific as the command of the South Pacific is vacant. Admiral Dithmar, below average, well connected, might do it. Yes, he will be awesome down in the South Pacific, where we will never ever send a single warship. 11-inch. This is underwhelming. It's slow, undergunned, and wow, not heavily armored. It's not terrible, but it's not good. But I suppose you can't do much more on 23,000 tons. Yeah, just another one of those light cruisers, but you see, 28 knots. So even if I refit my fastest old light cruiser, it's never going to reach that speed, and given that the AI likes to run away, feels kind of a waste. Improved armor bracing, I don't know what that does. It's probably an incremental upgrade that improves armor quality. Commander Windmiller, below average aggressive, below average. I have given up on this officer system. It's just too much work, and they don't really give a whole level of experience or detract. They just adjust the skill level of that ship up or down. I just can't be bothered. Go to the build screen. Yes, I will have 12, I think. Bergenhafen is ready. No. Let's look at the almanac. So suddenly we are ahead of everyone except the US in BBs. The US is building good BBs, looks like. We have a look at the BB train.
Yeah, someone reported this bug. You cannot actually see the almanac of the last nation, but that's Spain, so yeah, who cares? Ships, they have some 12 inch, yeah, 10, 12 inch, that's okay. 10, 11 inch, that sounds a bit like a wasted opportunity. These are even bigger, 29, 30,000. That's those are approaching me. Could have, maybe they will have 14-inch guns. Their battle cruisers are slower or as fast as mine. None have more than 8 12-inch guns. Mine have either more 12-inch or now 14-inch, so that's fine. Battleships, 10, 12-inch, 4-inch, 5-inch, 6-inch, speed 19. They are much slower, but they have comparable broadsides. They are somewhat smaller, so that's why. Battle cruisers 8, 12-inch. Okay, that's fine. Cross-deck fire, clearly. Oh, I don't know why I forgot about that. That's a bonus tech for Germany. I was definitely going to build cross-deck fire ships then, and then I completely just I saw that we could build heavy wing turrets with main armament, and then I went all in on that, as you remember. Immediately regretted it, almost scrapped an entire class that had started building. Japan already has good relations with us, but okay, we can have even better. French have invented DDs of 1100 ton displacement. That's unfair. Japan still 0, and we are no longer at -1. These are active, but that's fine because they are our absolutely best units. So we really want those. The BBs and the BCs are what matters now. Everything else is secondary, and like I said, I have to resist the temptation to sort of update everything, because it's, at the moment, that's not a priority. Shouldn't be a priority. Kaiser finished working up. Didn't they already report that they were understanding armor bracing? Yeah. Russia has invented superimposed B turret. Well, that's cute. France has a 32 knot destroyer. Yeah, probably doesn't have 6 torpedoes. I don't really send my destroyers ahead of my battle fleets too much, so they don't need to be significantly faster. They couple of 31 knots is fine, even when accompanying a 27 knot battle cruiser. You just don't want them to burn out their engines just shifting position. Middenheim is ready. Ships. Destroyer. Yeah, the Italians can use a bit of help. They are probably behind or something. Ah, this is good. 2% on armor. Let's look at Middenheim, for example. Open this time. Yeah, well. Total armor 12,000, so a couple of hundred. Not sure if it's worth a new class. 12 destroyers commission. Very high tension. We could really use a war now. Zap! Send my armor piercing. Anti-Japanese rebellion. Here, the septing you can do here, but I have no idea if semi-armor piercing is any good. So I'll ask around if anyone knows. This will focus on using future sea float planes for scouting first and foremost. So your carriers, aircraft, when we get them, don't have to focus on scouting. They will scout. So I'll check out that semi-armor piercing. Maybe we can do armor piercing, semi-armor piercing. I don't know. So now we are in positive territory, and I think we have such a huge reserve that we are going to build ship. I'm turn 4 destroyers. Could this be what? Oh, France. I don't want to fight France. You can never trust France. That is a given. Japanese rebellion. I want war with Russia. I want Baltic to be mine. Let's copy the game. Let's build another battle cruiser. Let's build this, and it will be Mund. I think that should be enough battle cruisers for a little while until we get some new interesting tech. Did I manage to build those battle cruisers with only TPS 1, or did I actually update the design? Whew. Yeah. Like I'm mortally afraid of torpedoes now. We haven't had a war in a long time, and we have a lot more torpedo techs than we did. And I guarantee you they will hurt a lot. It's almost alliance between Great Britain and Japan has expired. Okay, they are actually pretty friendly with each other. Target destination. Tension with France is reduced as they don't want to provoke us. I like this. We were the underdog. No, it's like, I don't want to provoke the crazy Germans. Almanac. So we are still ahead of the US, and we are actually about to catch up with Great Britain in tonnage, and we are advanced, not very advanced, but we are advanced alongside the US. Even the United Kingdom is down in the average with Austria, Hungary. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. Our destroyer fleet is also growing quite nicely. Awesome. Let's go through this here, see if anything happens. If not, this episode will end and we can pick it up in the next one. Destroyer is working up, presumably. Research treaty with Austria-Hungary has helped us with fleet tactics. That's great. Close to mastering better steel quality also great, I think. Tension between Great Britain and France decreases because they share common value. No, they don't. They are French and English. There is nothing common there. Lie. Yeah, but by the way, here's a filter option for your ships, mostly for those in service. Here you can see ships that could have better fire control. I was going to show it another time. So all these older ships don't have our most modern fire control. So even if you don't refit them fully, that could be an option. So now they have the obsolete mark next to them, so they are definitely in line for some refits, or they will cost a lot if we go active, and they can break down more. And yeah, hawkish government has come to power in Russia. This has the potential to cause tensions. Yes, please. You're asked to comment by a major newspaper. Policies of Russia have always been unpredictable. We need to strengthen our navy to be prepared for everything. Yes. Tension. Yeah. Maybe that will be enough. Unexpected advances in hull construction. Weight savings. And here we have the 1100-ton destroyer. And better torpedoes to go with it. Crush the rebels. Ah, that's not enough. I bet this is gonna... Should I activate some of the minor ships since they are poor? No, they are so slow. They cannot really contribute anything. I will activate these reserve destroyers. Let them work up. He wants us to deploy to the Baltic. Yeah, that's a great idea actually. No. Tensions with Russia is reduced due to the recent war. Well, that wasn't a war against Russia, but okay. Yeah, let's move someone to the Baltic. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's too much. Let's move the Koenigs to Drad. Now, wait a second. These are mothballed. Koenig, move Baltic. Do we have some battle cruisers to go along with that? They have the speed that the battleships don't. The Baltic. Let's see. Battle Cruiser Division M. Move division to the Baltic. Support. Move to the Baltic. I hope they go to war, then we can... Maybe you join it? No, we don't have an alliance. More benefit to fleet tactics. And unexpected advances in fleet tactics. Fleet cruising formation. Enables cruising formation in parallel column. Yeah, this is actually a great formation. makes my life easier. More destroyers already. Army Navy football game. Of course we are going to beat the army. Jesus. Tension is high between Austria-Hungary and Russia. We should tell Austria-Hungary we will support them whatever comes. Yeah. Okay, so we are working on all or nothing armor. That's good. The setback not so good, but it's coming along nicely. And also we are not going to build any more ships and battle cruisers before we have several improvement techs. So better armor piercing projectiles. That's good. Extra damage from penetrating hits. No, it refuses to go down. We need some pretty good events if we are to push through this. Hydrostatic pistols. Is that a torpedo tech? It would have been nice if it listed the category, because I'm starting to know many of the techs, but definitely not all of them. I think this could be anti-submarine warfare, or it could be torpedo, for all I know. Oh, Zeppelins. Yeah, and we have research advantage there as well. Medium. Should we crank that one up to high? Yeah, let's do that. I want a few Zeppelin bases. They are not horrible for spotting. War has broken out between Russia and Austria-Hungary. Oh, very convenient. No, of course, it is a matter of honor, prestige, budget, and war. Yes. This is our second war with Russia. That was our first war as well. And it's our fifth war total. And I hope it's a long and victorious one. Well, not so long that we get bored, but long enough to completely devastate the Russians. See if they repeat their tragic attempt at circumventing the globe again. We are now at a state of war. Okay, then I think it's a very good time to end the episode. I will have a look at some things and make some plans, and then we can get on with fighting in the next episode. Okay, see you. Okay, fire. Yeah, now they are benefiting us in fire control. These are my favorite allies. They're helping research. They dragged me into a war I wanted. This is just awesome. Italy has stolen shit from us. Prestige, tension, nah, it's not important, not at the moment. Yeah, the Russians dominate in the east. So now you can... We have more ships in South American east coast than our bases can support. Why? Probably some foreign service ship, station ships, sort of. And Japan, oh, this will make it so much easier for now. Japan will neuter Russia in the east, and I will have full control of the Baltic. And I don't think I need to fear losing my colonies. This is awesome. So, on that high note, I will save, copy game to the 5 as a backup, and see you in the next one.